He writes, here's a great question. Where do these women see their future in the next 10 years? Well, I can answer that for one woman at least.
Who?
You gonna be in jail. But anyways, so
Suck it.
suck it. Suck what?
My middle finger. Okay, I got a man. Don't go there.
You nasty. God.
Ask my man.
Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
If I'm being completely honest, I know
Yeah.
I said that I was single,
Yeah.
but I would like to work on my relationship with my baby's father. I wouldn't want to find another man and mate again and, go through the whole cycle. Like he told me, I'd rather deal with the devil that I know than another demon I don't know. I feel like because we were young, and we had a baby young, it took the best of both out of us, but with communication, hopefully we'll be able to fix our relationship. I want to have a family. I would love for us to, I do the whole cook, I do the whole cleaning. I love being a wifey type of thing. I love family. I see my mom, how happy she is. She is an immigrant from Mexico, so she doesn't have like the average income, but she has her kids. She has her kids to provide for her. I see like the way her eyes light up every time I bring my baby over or her other babies, and she's like, that's my happiness. It's my distraction to life. So I would love to see myself in that type of, because at the end of the day, when people die, they don't look at all their degrees that they got, all their accomplishments that they got. They think of the people that they love, the people that they're going to leave behind.
Family.
And that's, if 10 years from now, hopefully, maybe we'll be on a better path.
This is so nice talking in this direction. It's so nice. It really is. And this is why I'm the mariachi pimpin'. And where I grew up was all blacks and all Mexicans. And so I grew up in black and Mexican culture, and I'm conservative and Mexicans are traditional, which is conservative, which is why I always say that I appreciate, of course, my foundational black Americans, minus the hair hats, and also my Mexican women, because when we're being ourselves, we are traditional people. When we're influenced by liberal white women, then we start getting into all this weird shit, like all of this. So the point is, I appreciate what you said, and it was right in line with what I said at the beginning, which is like most women are finding their fulfillment through marriage, children, family, and that's a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I really like about that is that's the easiest game to win. Baby out here trying to become a millionaire, most won't, but every woman can have kids that'll love her. They'll have a man that can love them and have a great, happy life, but they want to pursue something that's like, A, you'll probably never get, and B, if you get it, you still won't be happy. That's the trick. People don't know. I appreciate you sharing that. And my sincerest hope for you is that your intention to get back with the father of your children, everything works out beautifully. I would love to see that for you.
That is the nicest I've ever heard this man be on any
podcast
ever.
I love that.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's what I recommend. You can check my years of me talking. I always say, if you had a baby with a man, your best bet, assuming he doesn't put his hands on you, right, out of anger, assuming he doesn't go Ike Turner on you, the best thing you can do is get back with that man and live a happy, healthy life. That's the very best thing. Yes, indeed. I love that. That's a beautiful thing. And I think you're going to be successful.
For real, definitely. I hope
in a real way.
So.
Okay,
and you're so beautiful.
We went from the saints now to the sinner. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Tell me about this trap house.
Okay, well, there's no trap house. That's for one. Second of all, I have a lot of really high standards for myself, a lot of ambition.
Wait, you said you're unemployed, right?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
But I've only been here for 2 weeks. And
on the planet Earth?
What I'm doing is I am setting myself up for success in the long run. Anyways, where I see myself in 10 years, hopefully, is I'm a singer, I'm a model. I'm
You're
also
a singer.
A bass player, yes.
You play bass?
I do, but I do those
that's
things
the one.
in
That's
private.
a string instrument.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Can you hit us with some singing?
No.
Why not? They did it.
Our girl
did last podcast on the spot. She spun it out.
No. She
blew.
I am gonna say last podcast there's a young lady sitting right there where Sarah is, and she says she sings, and I was like, oh, bust something, and Shorty was like, okay, and then just start hitting it.
It was great.
But
okay,
all right, so you're a singer, but you don't sing. Fair enough. Carrying on.
I do those things like singing and bass playing. I do it all in private until I feel like, which I should put myself out there more.
Okay.
But it is like I do have horrible stage, right? When it comes to
No,
putting
you don't have to
those out
explain.
because
In 10 years, what else? What else you
yeah,
gonna do?
so I want to be able to be successful in those. I'm hoping to one day be a B-list celebrity if it works out that way.
You want to be a celebrity in music?
Yes, B-list celebrity in music.
Okay.
But I really want to focus on social media marketing and doing things on the computer side of things, maybe cybersecurity and IT, because it's really
no. I'm just tripping though, because people often ask me about success, and I always tell them you need to be very serious about whatever you're pursuing.
Absolutely.
We're in a highly competitive world, and you're actually competing against people around the world and in different languages. A lot of people think they're like, oh, Drake's the biggest rapper. Like, no, actually it's Bad Bunny and he makes music in Spanish and you don't know because you don't speak Spanish.
Right.
So the amount of competition is extraordinary.
Absolutely.
And so it's like, you want to be a celebrity in the ways of like singing and bass playing. I was like, well, can you sing? And you're like, no. And I'm just like,
not yet. I'm cooking.
Your ass cooking slower than a motherfucker, but go ahead. Go ahead. This shit is simmering in this motherfucker. Like, turn the burner up. Goddamn. Go ahead, though. Okay.
Yeah, that's something you just got to wait on and see till I can put out my best talents.
I don't believe it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you.
That's one thing. Perfect time.
That's one thing you guys can count on. Marquette Devon Burton. He gonna keep it a bean, and I'm generally pretty good at predicting things. But
I don't want to put myself out there and have it.
It's gonna be hard as hell to be famous without putting yourself out there. But fantastic.
If it's in a
Jade,
situation,
where are you gonna be in 10 years? My lovely little freckle-faced friend.
10 years. 10 years for sure.
You're gonna be 40. That's crazy though, right? Like, good Lord.
You're not
40.
There's no way. She's not 30.
She 30 with a 3-0.
Where's your ID?
I hope I look like you.
Yeah. But she's you're Asian though, so that
I am Samoan and Puerto Rican.
Word?
I'm Samoa Rican.
Dang, that's wild. We'd never guessed that. How are you that small while being Samoan? That's amazing.
Because I'm Puerto Rican. They bred me to be travel size.
Yeah,
they were like, you guys are too big. We can't take you nowhere. So then
I prefer my women not Samoan size though, so I can dig it. Okay. So in 10 years, when you're 40.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I got you.
In 10 years, I know you always be like, or not always be like, but you had presented me for like the streets and whatnot.
Damn.
But
that was a chat. That wasn't me.
But I'm not for the streets. Actually, to be honest, I really, really want to get married. I really do want to have some kids. I really do want to have that white picket fence, that house. I want to travel with my love. I want to spend. To be honest, if I could have redid my life,
this is good.
I would have had a high school lover. I would have had the most basic love story. High school lover, fucking stayed with him.
Him?
Yeah. Come on. Go. I said, for fun. Anyways.
Okay.
So I would have just had that basic kind of lifestyle. I would have done that, but we live in a society right now where we promote a lot of sex on TV. What do we see? Sex. Yeah. What do we see? Like, you're talking to us like we're programmed. Like, we're not choosing. We are technically not choosing who we are. We got delivered into this scene by But so then there's so many things for us to choose. I mean, if we could choose our avatar, why would we want our avatar to look plain? Why wouldn't we want to just spice up our avatar? And then that's not for us to be judged. It's for other people to learn no judgment.
Women love judging, but they don't want to be judged. That's amazing. So you said if you could do it again, do you think that you've engaged in more evil than you would have liked? If you could reduce the amount of evil.
I think I could have did more evil.
Of course you could have. No, I believe you.
1,000%.
I believe you, but I'm saying if you could go back and have done less evil, do you think you'd be in a better position today?
No, I literally was such a good girl. Like, my mom was so mean, like, growing up, but I swear,
So you did everything right, and you're single at 30 with no kids.
Yes, because
I just want to repeat that. You did everything right, and you're single at 30 with no kids.
I don't think that I did everything right, but I did come from an abusive family household.
Okay.
And then when I left that household, like I moved around 18 times in my life.
That's a ton.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like I moved back and forth from Vegas 4 times. So like I went home and got kicked out of my home. I got kicked out of other places.
Do you think you can accept a man's lead?
1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you seek that? Do you seek the
leadership? Do I seek okay, so like I said, when it comes to like being whoever that other person is, whether they're bisexual or straight, it's like it's just that person, like it's our bond.
Okay, we're too lost here. Okay, that was amazing. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
It's just a bond thing.
Sarah, I don't know if you're with us here, but if you are with us, if you are with us and you want to answer this, and if you don't, feel free. We'll carry on per tradition. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I definitely see myself owning my own salon. That's like my main goal.
Career
I
woman.
want to create generational wealth within my family because it's never been a thing.
Okay, been watching Instagram.
I want to be like the first one to do that for sure.
Okay, that's not a white story.
I want to be married, have kids. You know, I've lived a crazy ass life.
I believe every bit of that.
Yeah, I've definitely settled down in the last year and a half. So that's my main goal, is to definitely settle down with a man and kind of start that journey.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you?
My whole life.
Would you say that you've been in the streets?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And Sarah, I appreciate that, because a lot of women will say that they haven't been in the streets, and they have.
Yeah, no.
And we know they have. And when they look us in our eyes and say they haven't been in the streets, most guys, because they want to smash, they'll look you dead in your eyes when you say you haven't been in the streets.
Don't look at me.
Switch this damn camera. Thank you. They'll look you dead in your eyes.
Look at me.
When you say you haven't been in the streets, and we know you've been in the streets, and we're like,
how you know?
And we'll be like, I know you haven't been in the streets. And then when you tell us like you're gonna make a guy wait 3 months to hit, we're gonna be like, of course you make a guy wait 3 months. And we're gonna go along with the BS, knowing the kind of character you are to get what we want. Because as soon as you started lying to us and we knew you were lying, then you went from possibly being a main piece to forever dying as a side piece.
Right.
And I appreciate you being real, because then I could at least trust that maybe you've gotten past that.
I've gotten way past it.
Yeah.
Way past it. My life, I used to be a completely different person, you know?
Damn.
Completely different person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very honest about my past. That's why I kind of came off as a little whoa, you know? But in the last year and a half / 2 years, I've completely changed as a person, for sure.
I like that, Sarah. Yeah. And what I really remind people of is what you went through has added value to you in many ways.
Yeah.
It might give you skills, education, toughness. And being that you've been in them streets, I know that the brain game is tremendo right now.
Absolutely.
And you can apply that to good instead of evil.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Now, my hair-hatted hooligan.
Before we switch over really quick,
Go ahead.
I do want to just say thank you for having me. I do have to leave.
Yes,
Like
yes,
I
and she told us
you,
in advance. I appreciate
wanted
that.
To say thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me, and I very greatly appreciate being here. So
You trill as hell. I like you.
I want to come back.
You should come
if you'll
back.
have me.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to politely
Yeah,
leave.
I appreciate
Not just
that.
walk out. Bye, Curly.
Yeah, so Jake,
Bye.
bye.
I have a client. She's paying me.
And them biddies look good too. As
Don't
soon
make that bread, baby.
as the light
Don't
hit
make
them, they
that
started looking
bread.
better. That was beautiful.
Let me know if you need your nails done, ladies.
Oh, I got you.
Okay,
That's why nail tech.
now to our hair-hatted hooligan.
These are bundles, okay? This is not a wig. It's
Okay.
a sew-in.
It's a
So
sew-in.
it's not my hair, yes, but it's
Okay.
a sew-in, not a wig. I can't just pull this off at night and put
That's
it back on.
crazy.
That don't happen.
You know what? Can we talk about wigs for a little bit?
Yeah.
If you want.
Can we? All right, let's talk
Yeah.
about wigs. We need to talk about wigs just for a moment.
I actually